Old tight Kong official. Yes, man. Young man Stumpy. Old tight Alfie G. More to come, hold tight.
Okay, so right now we're just outside the Freak FM headquarters. We're going to check out my boy DJ GGB. Some people might know him as Glen Butcher. Let's go and check him out and see what he does, yeah?
Chemistry family, hold tight the Bournemouth massive. August the 1st. Shout out to my 12 hours whip crew. Yes, man.
So the guy sitting to my left right now, which is to your right, is my good mate, long-time friend GGB. Some people may know him as Glen Butcher. I know him very well because he's helped me back in the day with the whole getting into the circuit back in the days when it was Tall Man Stretch and all of that. But yeah, I know him well, so now it's time for you lot to know him well. So yeah, G, how you been, mate?
All good.
Alright, cool. He's done know. Alright, so explain to the audience like how it all started. That's the number one question I always ask my people. So.
For me, I started from when I was young. I say from when I was about 12, 13.
Yeah.
First time I ever laid eyes on a deck, that was my own fast friend. Big man in the team. Yeah,
cool.
He had a pair of 1210s when they were like gold dust, bro. You know what I mean? I was never allowed to touch them.
Yeah.
I'd only watching on the decks.
Yeah.
Watched him for about 4 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
Moved to Vicky Park. I met a guy called Wayne. Easy Ghosts. Big up. Them man that had some Sandler belt drives.
Yeah.
I don't think they knew how serious I was about this thing because I overtook their house.
Okay.
Every morning, around Wayne's house when I was about 16.
So what years roughly then?
I'd say, about 1997.
Okay.
That's when it started really getting into the DJ side of things.
Yeah.
Every morning I used to go there and talk myself.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
So to validate what you just said, you've taught yourself to DJ.
Most definitely.
Okay, so that a lot of people didn't know that. It's kind of rare when DJs say that.
See what it is. I'm a man. Alright, I'm a DJ. Yeah. But on the other hand, I love music.
Yeah.
I've always known the beat. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
I've always known where it changed. I've always known how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, it was kind of easy picking it up because I knew it had to be on time.
Okay, saying that, what music was you listening to?
Drum and bass them times. That's what I got into DJing.
Yeah.
Drum and bass. My first DJ name was Excel. A lot of men still know me as that. That's the funny thing about that. I'm like, old school.
Yeah.
But yeah, started off with the drum and bass. Then as I got better, I decided I wanted to get into the house and garage.
Okay, and what era, what years you're roughly talking about?
That was about 98, coming on about 98 it was.
Oh, that's when all that Gabriel and Tony and all them. Yeah,
exactly
you see,
then,
I'm 26 and I know that. You see,
yeah.
So that's when it started to like pick up for you musically.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so yeah.
That's where I found my mindset.
Alright, cool. So as times digress now, moving on to say 2000s now.
Yeah.
Alright, it's early 2000s, what were you doing there?
I started a crew called Butcher Crew.
Yeah.
This is when a lot of the crews was doing things that was heartless. We was on Mission FM.
Yeah.
And it was a very serious movement.
Yeah.
It was me, two MCs, Funky Frost and Rodney B.
That's Frost and Rodney B.
Yeah, they got them like this.
Yeah.
We should just do this thing, you know what I mean? It came natural to us, so we would bang on it.
Yeah.
And it just progressed from there.
Okay.
Around 2000, I'd say. Everyone knows Super D, obviously.
Okay.
We bought Super D into Super was a young gun them time. I saw a lot in that guy. Like, I could see why he's the dude he is now. So he was in the crew with us. As he came into the crew, I decided I wanted to flex and do a bit of MCing.
Yep.
So me, Frost and Rodney once again was doing the MCing and Super was mixing.
So you had the DJing under your belt, so you thought you'd do the MCing as well?
Most definitely.
Multi-branded? Yeah.
That's where GGB came into it.
Okay.
First time GGB's name came up was as an MC.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. My original name, GLEN GOODSTUFF BUTCHER.
Alright.
That was my name.
Yeah.
It is my name, government. You
That's confident.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. I was actually going to ask you that later, but obviously that's actually a good thing. So it's good that GGB and Glen Butcher still like live to tell right now, isn't it?
Well, they are me, innit? So
Yeah.
if one of them died, a part of me dies. I'm not ready to die yet. So this is what it is.
So fast forwarding now, like to, I say 2010, because that's when I saw you on Deja, because I was doing my own independent graph and Bridges crossover. So explain from that transition of the drum and bass to the garagey stuff to now the house and funky days. How did that all manifest for you?
Well, for me, I took a break from DJing around 2002.
Yeah.
Till that time.
Yeah.
Left it in the capable hands of Super.
Yeah.
Went on to be the man he is right now.
Okay.
Very, very, very good DJ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I suppose to myself, the music side of things was unfinished.
Yeah.
So around the time when I met you,
Yeah.
I decided to come back and start my DJ career up again.
Yeah.
But on my own way. I didn't want to call Super because a lot of man would, oh, it's my mate, we call Super.
Yeah, big by association, which is wrong.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's the crappiest thing you can do in your life.
Yeah.
Everybody can see what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Build yourself, make people believe in you,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. You are the piper. If you are the truth, people will know you're the truth.
So it's safe to say that you can draw an audience off your own back, not just, because you're on a flyer or a part of the brand.
Most definitely.
Which is kind of extremely rare, which people don't know, because like it's always good to have the talent, but it's also good to be a likable guy. So that's what it is, and people don't know that you have to also be liked in music to be an attention drawer. Like you have to draw attention, it's an attention drawing job.
For me, you say you have to be liked. I fully understand what you're saying, and I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like if you're true to yourself, stretch. Yeah, and people see you day in, day out, and you are the same guy.
Yeah.
It just works. It's just like everybody knows you are the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've met a lot of men through this house scene that we're in right now.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with a lot of men.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of men. You know what I mean? Like, and I have helped a lot of men on the way, and a lot of men have helped me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hold respect when you give respect.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. There's a lot of ignorant DJs out here and a lot of ignorant promoters, and to be real with you, those ignorant guys know who they are. They can't chat to me, bro.
Wow, fast forward right now.
They cannot chat to me. I'm not saying it to be funny, I'm saying it to be real, because they live in a world of their own. Do you know what I mean? Like they believe they are house. Yeah. When house is so wide range and universal. Yeah. There's more beyond you, bro. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I treat people how I want to be treated. If I smile at you, whenever you see me, you should smile at me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's just the way to get on in life. And that's make things happen.
And that's kind of actually how it worked for you on the Deja days, isn't it? Because alright, like I saw you and I saw how you was coming up. Obviously you was different. Obviously you had like your spot there because people knew you. Admittedly at my age group, because I didn't know, obviously it's like, oh, who's GGB? Done research, done things, alright, cool. And you went on to do things like House Fever, dad If Bar. If Bar was the days, like it or not. You had to be in If Bar if you were relevant.
Started there, they can't say nothing. It all started there. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of ravers now and all these venues that I go to now that I remember being in If Bar, dancing to R&B. Do you know what I mean? Like, so If Bar was a stomping ground for a lot of the DJs that have made it now. Do you know what I mean? And I had a good relationship with them. Hence why my promotions that I did there always worked. You know what I mean? And it's kept me relevant now. I built a good rapport with the crowd, I built a good rapport with different people, and from then to now, it's been the truth. There's a lot of them that I believe in, they believe in me. So whenever I'm out, my name might not be on the flyer, but they'll still ask me, "Chicken, you playing?" And I like that. Do you know what I mean? For me, that shows I'm relevant still. Yeah, the worst thing you could be is not relevant.
When the sun goes down, feel like I wanna be inside you. When the sun goes down, nothing gonna be around you. When the sun goes down, yeah.
Right, 9 p.m. Last hour inside.
When the sun goes down,
Going back to the Deja to now, like, what is your style? Because when you used to be on Deja, you was playing more of a soulful crossover from funky and bit of Afro. Now, obviously, current sound right now is G House. Obviously, period before Minimum Tech. List goes on, but bottom line is, what do you play? Right? So
I play all aspects of house.
To define that.
Alright, all aspects of house means every single bit of house that needs to be played at that precise moment.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Every crowd is different. So if you bring yourself into saying, okay, I'll play G house, okay, I'll just play Minimum Tech, okay, I'll play soulful.
Yeah.
That becomes you.
Yeah.
When you branding yourself and you want to get out there, there's no other channel for you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like you will only do a minimal house, maybe you will only do a soulful house, maybe you will only do this new G house, those kind of rates. So I will never be labelled as a particular type of house DJ. I cater for the moment. Because you don't know what another man's thinking or another woman's thinking when they're on that dance floor until you see the way they're acting. Once you see the way they're acting, you got to fight off. You got to control that.
So it's safe to say you don't limit yourself to one market or booking. So for the aspects of house you play, it's just everything that's house under the belt. So you would play at Afro
house music is house music. It's that same beat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter how it's portrayed or what it sounds like. It's down to the crowd as a DJ. When you're in front of that crowd, you've got to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you get the crowd coming to you asking you, can you play some R&B? Can you play this? You don't ever want that happening to you as a DJ. I can't say it hasn't happened to me because it has happened to me a long time ago though.
Experience, isn't it?
I don't let that happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? It don't happen no more. So, it's for me, I like to hear DJs say, I'm this kind of DJ or I'm that kind of DJ. But every set that I do is new.
So you're like a hybrid, basically.
Most definitely.
So yeah, it's good though. Like, I do respect that because your name's maintained weight, and obviously you've done events like going back from 2010 House League, the Tribal House. I know you've done a few events. I think Gift the House was you involved with that. So fast forward into now, like you're part of the 12 hours with Senator Christie and the rest of the team.
We got Kane.
Yeah, so
we got Sar Brown.
Okay,
We got Super D. We got Mellow.
So saying that, like, what's it like being a promoter? Because tell us from your perspective how you see the circuit and what you do to keep that.
What's it like being a promoter? It's hard work if you make it hard work. I've learned to not beg a crowd, if you understand what I mean. It's for the love of house, innit? So my energy should be your energy. It's like you're my mate, innit? I've got loads of mates. If I say to you stretch, I'm not gonna dance. It's gonna be really good. If you know me, you know I'm telling the truth. So you're gonna tell your mate, my mate's having a dance. It's gonna be really good. Before you know it, it snowballs and it builds up and it becomes that great dance. Rather than everybody be standing there looking at each other, they come there to do this thing.
So how do they get that belief factor in you then?
I think, if I'm real to myself, we'll go back to my DJing. When I DJ like I'm raving. I'm a serious raver. Like, when I say serious, I'm not out every second of the day. But if you see me out, I'm not on some screw face stand up thing. I'm one of the rare DJs that will be bubbling. Hence why I think a lot of people do approach me and ask me, are you playing? Because they feel my set, because first and foremost I'm a raver before the DJ. So I kind of know what I want to hear and I kind of know what a crowd would most probably want to hear. Do you understand what I'm saying? And being a raver, it makes it easy because I put myself in their position and I say to myself before I say to ask a question of them, what would I want to hear next? And there's nothing more surprising for the crowd when I'm thinking on their level. So something that they might think, what would I want to hear next? And I want to hear that next. It's probably the same sort of area of music. So I fulfill what they've come out to get. You understand what I'm saying? So it's DJing to me, it's so easy, but a lot of DJs make it complicated because I don't think they are actually in the music.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They just play the music. Everything's digital now. Like, from when I started DJing to right now, it couldn't be more easy than what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of DJs think they're doing a lot when they ain't doing jack shit. Real talk, they're not doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? But it's good because you see a lot of personalities more now than you did back in the day.
Yeah.
I could name personalities in the palm of my hand back in the day. Now, everybody popping up on YouTube or whatever is a personality. Do you know what I mean? Like they've got an next edge to what they're doing. Yeah. So it gives people more time to find themselves, I should say, because of the easiness of DJing. They don't concentrate much on the art of it. Yeah. Do you understand? Me, I concentrate on the art of it, so it makes everything nice when I'm playing for the crowd.
It's mad because the scene is saturated, yeah? Because the thing is, like, me being a DJ and a businessman, all multi-branded, it's hard to like find DJs that are marketable. And I say that because of like the standards that we're on. Like, I'm not gonna go on that I'm the best thing since sliced bread, but we can do a standard quality set, so we know our value. So we know which DJs that you're gonna book to bring in that revenue. Now, saying that, which DJs that are around you that you feel like totally unbiased, straight down the middle, that you like, that you can see growing, or the ones that stay and not friends, which be mutual.
Well, let's be real, yeah? My whole 12 hours team, we got Sard Brown. Yeah. He's a new up and coming DJ. Yeah. I can see a lot in him, just like I could see a lot when Super was doing his thing. Because when Super came into Bachelor Groove, I don't think even he knew how massive he was going to be. Yeah. He was a big DJ, but he was just in our area. It's like everybody knew. Yeah. He's good. Yeah. But how was he gonna get really out there? Yeah. Do you understand? He's always been around music. I used to go to Wi-Fi Sound and buy music off of Super. Yeah. For years. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Wi-Fi Sound, Mare Street, that was the memories.
He's always been around music, but he's always just been there. Yeah. Until he started getting out there and really pushing himself. And well done, Sue. He is where he is now. So I see the same things in like I said, Sard Brown.
Where he's on Freak FM, innit?
Yeah, Freak FM on Tuesdays. Yeah, Tuesdays. 2 till 4.
See?
Right afternoon. Yeah. We got Sard. Yeah, Sard Brown. He's got a lot of talent and he's a humble dude with it. Yeah. So he will go a long way. Yeah. The rest of the 12 hours team, Kane Carter. Yeah. Up and coming as well. I can see a lot coming from him. Okay. You understand?
Explain how that came about.
It was
Kane Carter.
Alright. Big up my sister Chrissy. Yeah. Chrissy, wonderful woman. She makes things happen. Yeah. Me and her are on the same wavelength, but she's just a pocket rocket. She can just, okay, is that what you want to do? Boom. She makes it happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? So she's got a lot of things going on, a lot of brands where she's brought a lot of DJs together. Yeah. Hence why I can mention Melodies, Kane Carter's, Super D's, Anthony Rands. Do you know what I mean? We're all on this family team through Chrissy, and it's working. And Reds, sorry, we got Reds as well. Chrissy and Reds, two wonderful women. But back to what I was saying. It's like I get to see the realness from these guys. I'm around them a lot, and I get to actually take them in rather than just hear their name and bypass them. Do you know what I mean? And I do see raw talent. Raw talent. No sync buttoning, CDs in the CDJ, mix down the things, make it happen, innit? Like, no gimmicks, you understand what I'm saying? It's just straight
organic.
You understand? No, so for me, that's what I go for. Yeah. Anybody can plug a console into a computer and put your hand in the air and pump your hand and push the sync button and make the crowd think that you're doing a lot of stuff. Anybody can do that. But it's a fraud. It doesn't last long because it's boring, bro. You understand? There's no feeling behind it. It's not real. So for me, the whole 12 hours team, they're gonna be on stuff. People that have made it now and actually doing it. You got Lance Morgan. Like, even Lance, I watched him roll. Serious DJ now doing his thing, you know what I mean? Branded very well.
Shout out to Lance.
Big respect. Well done, Lance. You got Radford, obviously. Radford's a pioneer in the thing, so he's doing a lot of stuff as well. I see him, he's everywhere as well. Carnell Beats. Carnell, he's done a lot of stuff. I remember him on Deja Vu.
Old school Deja Vu, see?
Yeah, 2.4, we got the Deja Vu. Yeah, Carnell and Deja. And he was making tunes from then. And to be real with you, if I'm real to myself, I would never have thought he was going to be the megastar that he's turned into being. Do you know what I mean? Like, so
he made some bangers.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, you know what
he went through differently.
Like, as much like I don't really listen to house as much as I used to because I'm making my own material. That's another story. But I remember from like when I was definitely listening to the circuit back in the day. Carnell had one song. Was that some funky song? I don't know. It had some.
Yeah, the few man.
Yeah, like
it
was hard.
Email man. Them times there, the funky days. And it's funny how things transcend and they change because he totally changed his style of music and he went true the second he changed it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so there's something in everybody that shines. You know what I mean? You got B3. He's a sturdy contender. He keeps it moving and he's consistent with what he does.
There to be free.
I mean, big up man like Truce as well. Everybody knows about Truce. You know what I mean? He's done his interviews. I didn't really want to even push him in there too much. But big up Truce. He's another one I watched grow as well because there was a lot of people that had no time. Right? When he first came through and he was trying to make music. I saw people laughing at his music. I saw it. If I wasn't the only person pushing his music,
no, he was.
Well, there you go.
He was.
Until it got to a stage where people was hollering me. Yo, who made that tune? Because they give it time. It's channeled the right way, rather than laugh at, man. If you channel it like you believe in it, and people believe in you, it follows. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I believe in it. I'm telling you, shit, this is good. Make a next one. Do this, do that. And his energies believe in me because he's doing it fast. Do you know what I mean? Before you know it, people ask me, oh, who made that tune, this tune? Yeah, it's my mate Truce, he made it. Oh, okay, cool, can I get hold of the tune? I start explaining to Truce how the things are gonna run now, like you're gonna get mobbed, and before you know it, within a year, he's another one. Do you know what I mean?
I remember 2013 was a good year for Truce.
There you go.
There's a lot of UK DJs that are pushing through. Problem with the UK circuit, like, let's be honest, you lot are arseholes, because you lot always wanna, like, you lot are too proud, innit? Now, I can't be a hypocrite. I'm a guy, I do have my backbone in the circuit, but I'm also wanting to work with a man. That's why I'm completely unbiased about who I get. Now, how are you, like, what's your views and opinions? Because let's be honest, like, you already said most of it, but like, what's your views and opinions of the circuit as it is?
It's fake. It's not real. It's static. It's the same old lineups every week and the same old raves. Just called different names. It's like there's no excitement in the circuit anymore. Hence why when summer comes around, everybody's bang on the festivals. But that's what's real. That's where people go when they actually know, okay, I'm going to enjoy myself. Nowadays, people are going out and knowing what the night's going to be like before they've even got there. You know what I mean? So for me, there has to be excitement. There has to be a real vibe, a real energy. Because if there's not, people leave there. It doesn't matter how many numbers you get through the door, they'll still tell you it's shit. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that was shit. To have hundreds of people inside one little place and for anybody to come out and be saying that was shit. It's the worst thing that you could have because energy portrays energy. Do you know what I mean? So if people are coming out and saying those words, there's no energy in that way for you.
So saying that then, so you're not really qualmish with back-to-backs. You're not apprehensive.
Nah.
So
I don't mind them at all.
Okay.
You see me, like, I've gone back to back with bare people. Enough man can say they've gone back to back with me, but for me, you just got to keep up. If I go back to back with you and you decide that you're going to do it, you must feel you can keep up. So keep up, because if you don't, I'm not going to come down to your level. And you'll just boost me at the end of the day. That's what that's going to happen.
Like, do you think it's named the value when if you used to go back to back with someone you wouldn't know?
I won't say it's named the value in because let's be real. Who's like everybody's out here and you're getting paid to do a job, innit? So at the end of the day, like even Jay said, you're paying me to do the job. You want me to go back to back with this guy? It's totally up to you. I'm gonna go hard. I don't know what he's on, especially if I don't know you. It's a problem. I'm gonna go even harder. So if you can't keep up with me, all you're gonna do is boost me to the next level. So when that promoter looks around and says, "Well, I put them two back to back," you know, Gee, you flipping overshadowed this guy. There's no need for you no more, is there? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I elevate. So for me, I don't shy away from them things. Like, any man who's gonna go back to back with a man, I'll do it.
Okay.
Because for me, it's an extra excitement because now I've got you to be contending with, let alone the crowd. Do you know what I mean? And if you try to go hard, I know I can keep up. But if I go hard, I'm not sure if you can. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do believe like with back-to-backs, but on paper it looks different. Like in a rave, it's spontaneous. If there's an issue with the set times and you're still feeling the
It's different in what way though?
Like how they're booked, because like I said, it goes back to business and branding. Like if you're moving up the ladder and you're at this worth where I just say you're getting your 250s and the bumps, and there's a DJ that's come in a circuit and they want to put you up together. Yeah. How would you respond to that?
Is that the brand of the, like, is that what the rave is doing?
I don't know.
Is that the direction that the promoter's taking? Because for me, it's down to the promoter, isn't it? Like, as long as you're paying me that same cheddar, it doesn't really matter. So if you're putting me with somebody that I don't know who's just coming to the scene, maybe that's the way you're doing the rave. Maybe, or put it this way, are you saying that like I'm the only DJ with an undergraded DJ and everybody else is?
I'm saying on the surface, G, undergraded DJ, like anything.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, because obviously it's how you establish your name, because the accolades you hold, because you have been on Kiss FM.
Yeah.
So obviously when you go on Kiss FM, that means you're at like, a certain price. You don't just go on Kiss FM every day.
I hear that, but even the Kiss FM thing, that comes about from me doing what I'm doing in this scene first and foremost. I went on Kiss FM, but I'm not on Kiss FM.
Yeah.
I went on Kiss FM because people recognised what man was doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, so they gave me an extra level to put myself out even more. Yeah. But it wasn't okay, we're taking you on Kiss and running with this thing like that, because if that happened to me, I think everybody would be superstars right now. Like, it's not even a joke, I'm being deadly serious. The way I would handle a situation like that would be a mad thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, so for me, it was a stepping stone. It was good to do, but it was more good for me to see. Yeah. Rather than what everybody's hearing out there. I just wanted to see what was really going down. Yeah. And I know what's going down there now, so it's not a myth to me, is it? Like, I know what's there. So really, I know the angle that I'm dealing with now is not the wrong angle. They noticed. So it was something good, do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I'll give you that. So what is the future plans there?
Future plans, like I said, is to take the unit that I'm going with right now to the next level. Obviously, we've got ties in Ibiza and Denica's bars and Chrissy does a lot of stuff. I'm telling you,
that's Chrissy.
But yeah, we're just gonna just see what happens, but take time, but actually make sure it's a longevity thing. We don't want nothing to happen and fade out within 3 months. That's our worst case. You know what I mean? So all we're gonna do is make sure our brand is actually the one. Do you know what I mean? So when people know they're coming and they're gonna actually have fun, rather than wonder if it's gonna be a good night. And it's already started like that, so it's a good look. Yeah,
like I said, we're gonna do a little 12-hour special. And what's going on. So yeah, that is good. So to wrap this up, because it was interesting from the get-go, one take. Alright, if you wasn't doing music, what would you do?
Ooh, good question. I'll be working with kids. I mean, that's what I'd really be doing.
Define that.
Like, when I say kids, I mean like young kids, not even offenders. Just like a youth worker or something. You know what I mean? That's what I was really planning to do when I left school. Obviously, we all leave school, rotate, so what you got to live, you got to do certain things, and the dream doesn't come true. But music is one thing that never left. So if I wasn't doing music, I think I'd definitely be working with kids.
I'll never expect that.
Yeah. But it's an inspiring thing, do you know what I mean? Like, same thing again, like, I got my son, I see him growing now, he's 11 now. Yeah. He's a young man. So I know when I was 11, I was speedy, but I wasn't as speedy as these kids are now. So the conversations I'm having with my son, I know there's a lot of stuff I could be doing for people if I wasn't doing what I'm doing right now. Right? I mean, I think that's maybe why I'm so involved with people in the house scene and try my hardest to do something, because it's kind of in me to do them sort of things.
So you're a genuine character.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give you that then. I'll give you that. You have helped, like I said before, when I do my special. I have to mention a lot of things. But yes, G, it was a pleasure having you.
Instead.
Lovely luxuries, by the way.
Almost that.
Yeah, we'll definitely do something soon. Yeah, so this is THEO Stretch Lewis alongside Glen Goodstuff Butcher, son known as GGB. You can catch GGB every Wednesday
8 till 10
on Freak FM. Yes, so yeah, and we're out.
There you go.